Hey, what's going on YouTube? Dave here, and for today's video, this is actually take number 2 because I completely flubbed on the last one. I could not say anything to save my life. Um, First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to all you guys watching my videos. I really appreciate that. And secondly, the big shout out to Hobby Wave. I want to thank them for sending a big package out to me. I was actually hoping to get it before Christmas vacation, and it came right after. Actually, it was delivered yesterday, and I decided to finish up the Red 5 last night, get it all buttoned up, and get that video out for you guys so that before I started on anything else. And then this afternoon, I spent probably about 3 hours reorganizing all my Gunpla, breaking down and tossing out the empty boxes. I even tossed out the Gojulus box because he's not going anywhere. Um, I organized and stacked all my empty Hot Toys boxes in the closet, stacked up the ones that I need to still open and do reviews on. I believe there's about 5 or 6. Um, What else? I just haven't been in the mood to open up the figures and do the reviews on those. Um, and those are my own personals. I have what's actually supposed to be delivered today, but evidently the postman decided not to come to my house today, even though that the website said my package was out for delivery of the Gangster's Kingdom Spade J Memories. So that was disappointing and frustrating. I don't know what's going on with the post system, but they can kiss my butt. Let's see, what else? Oh, so anyway, I want to thank Hobby Wave because they were kind enough. They sent me this to do a unboxing, snap up, and review for you guys. And though I have about 5 different reel grades, I actually have not built any of them. I've either gotten them through trades, things like that, and ended up just not building them because I'm not very good with little parts. If you guys have seen my hands, you know my hands. They are pretty big. I mean, I can palm a basketball. Um, so there's nothing like grabbing a little piece and watching it shoot off across the room. That's another reason for doing some cleanup and organizing, because my floor in here looks like a freaking battleground. There is literally, this is why I have a Dyson vacuum. There is literally piles of resin, shavings, chunks, bits, clippings, and after doing the Red 5 and the Zoids, there's now a ton of red and white nub clippings everywhere. And I'm about to add to it because I will be doing this. Once I finish with this, I wanted to get the Red 5 done and out for you guys, and then before I start on this, I will do this, and then I will work on the Perfect Grade Unicorn. The reason I'm holding off on that is I have a package of the metal upgrade set coming, and I'm hoping that it will be here. My goal is for both of these, before I actually paint them, is just to do a snap up panel lining so you guys can see. And so that's about it. With all of those introductions and everything out of the way, let's get to it. By the way, I think I figured out, I didn't even show you. Sorry, I'm running on because I already did this part and then I had to scrap that video. On one side of the box, you have the frame. You have the wings closed on this, and the wings open. If I did not announce it, and because I can't ever keep it straight, it's Wing Gundam 0 EW. For some reason in my brain, and this actually doesn't have anything to do with being dyslexic, I want to say Gundam Wing 0. I don't like the wing in front of the Gundam. It's not natural. On the other side, we have some other poses with it. Wings open, the guns slapped together here. You get a backside of the unit. You get some pictures of the knee joints, things like that. Let's see here. So let's get this out of the way. And I think if everything works out right, I think I got all my focuses and everything straightened out. Not my focuses, but I can't even think, that rattle sound or ticking sound that we were always hearing. I think I got that straightened out, and it had to do with the stupid webcam and how it ends up sitting in there, or sitting there. So going over, you have your manual. We'll go over, and I think I have everything set as far as focus, so we should be good. So you've got the frame layout over here. Now this is interesting. What I find interesting about it is the frame is pretty much already built. You just add some bits and bobs to it and it's done, which I find kind of interesting. And then you got the runners over here. Your normal information that I can't read, and then your beginning of the instructions. And since with where I have the camera placed, I can't just lay this out and do it like normal, but this is okay because it gives you guys a little bit closer view. I'm hoping everybody is having a great beginning of 2015. It doesn't feel like the future. Still feels like 2014, but so just going through. I do like that it is showing in the manuals here, like the parts that connect to other parts are all highlighted. I don't know if that's because, you know, they're smaller or what the deal is, or there's more chance of clipping off the wrong thing maybe. I am not sure. But I find it interesting that with these, they're doing color in the instructions, but still with the master grades, they're not. And I don't know if this is more for toward the younger builders. And I don't have a base, a real grade size base. And this is showing how the wings fold up and close it up and everything. And then you have your color patterns and where all the stickers are going. I don't have a base, so I'll have to finagle probably a master grade base or something like that for it, just to get it up. All right, so starting off with runner A, you get a deep navy blue over here, you get a yellow here, and you get the V fin. And I actually have to say, for the size of it, the fin is actually pretty nice. You get like a light gray over here. So I'm actually pretty happy with the details and everything. I'm kind of curious how long it'll take me to snap this up. And I don't know if I want to try and do it on camera. I don't think I will, because I have a tendency of I'll stop and watch some anime or some YouPorn or, you know, who knows what, Facebook, and I'll forget the camera's on and get all distracted and everything. So runner B is actually your frame parts. You got legs, arms, looks like a chest section, some more leg sections here. Looks like other hand parts over here. So interesting. Runner C, which actually normally I would consider, you know, these parts, the way they usually do this, that's typical for Bandai, is Runner A. But I guess on Real Grade they switched it up. You get some clear green beam sabers over here. You get a red section here. I can tell these are feet and everything. You get your clear section over here, which I'm assuming are for the chest pieces, shoulder pieces, and maybe for the head. And then you get some more of that navy blue over here. You got some skirt pieces, looks like a knee piece over here. Moving on, you get a D1 runner. These are in a dark gray. Looks like backpack piece over here. And you get a D2. Until I get these together, I don't know exactly where they go. So sorry about that. Alright, you get an E1 right here. These are part of the wings. You get wingtips over here. Some armor pieces, look like leg or shin pieces right here. Some more wingtips. Back of hand pieces here. You get runner E2. More wing pieces. And I have to say they're pretty well detailed. I mean, it's not like they're super detailed, but there's some nice detail there. More back and hand pieces. You'll see why there's all those coming up, I believe, in the runner after this. You get runner F. Even more wing pieces. Seems like there's more wing pieces than anything. Now this was the only thing I did find was this looked like it had been torn loose in the package. It was this way when I got it. So there's that. So I have to be careful not to snap that off. You get your little faceplate, and there are actually notches cut out of it, which I think is a nice detail with that. You get the sides of the head over here. Skirt pieces. You get your little freaking pilot. Little. Holy crap, little. But nicely detailed. I actually think that's better than some of the 160 scale, 1/100 scale that I've encountered. Next runner up is runner G, and this is where you're going to see you've got your gun pieces over here. It looks like you've got vent pieces, some more gun pieces, and you get open action hands. You get pistol hands, and I actually believe, yeah, no, and you get 2 pistol hands over here. So I believe, if memory serves me correct, you get 2, 4, 6. I think there's 8 hands in total. There's I think I saw there's a set. Let's rewind. Was it on this one? Yeah, it was on this one. So yeah, you get 8 because there's a set that are attached to the hands over here. Then you get this set here, which has a movable thumb, movable forefinger, and then movable the rest of the digits. And I don't believe, I'm looking before I make myself a liar. They are a little bit different colored. So on the hands here, if you guys can see them, if there's enough light, let's bring that light down, make it all hella bright. Grab us a pointer. Okay, so on this section here, there are actually ball joints in here, so it will bend right there. on the forefinger. It will bend at that first knuckle, but it does not look like it'll bend at the second knuckle. On the thumb, it will bend at this knuckle, or what I'd call the first knuckle here, not the second knuckle there. So the hands are not fully action related, but they are posable. And once I get them out of there, we will see how this turns out as far as mobility. And last but not least, the glorious sheet of stickers. Let me get that out here because that's way too freaking bright. Alright, so you get your sheet of stickers. And hold on one second, guys. I gotta do something. There's a reason I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I don't want to. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I actually took a Sharpie and marked my screen where my software pops up over here, so I can put the focus setting exactly back where it was before. Alright, let's get you guys in. Okay, so that should be about good right there. It's literally about an inch from the monitor, from the thing. So here is your sticker layout, and there are a lot of them. You can see there's the metallic green. It looks like you get two different styles for the eyes. I don't know if that's two different styles or one overlays over the other. I'll have to look at that. Then you actually get a third set. So if you decide to paint the mask, then you can, well, it's basically giving you three options. You can paint the mask, put the metallic on there. You can either use this and not paint and put the metallic on just as is, or you can do a light function or do the clear green paint on there, not paint the face mask, and use that. You get the lens options here. You get some silver bits over here. And this is a lot like that RX-78 was it 2.0 that I did, that had, hopefully these stick better. And then over on the other sheet over here, alright, so I want to thank you guys for all tuning in on this. So this should be an interesting build. I still need to do a little more organizing, and then I will probably work on this tonight. Hopefully maybe tomorrow night I will actually have the review up of this so that I can start on my Unicorn of Justice. If you guys know me on Facebook, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about on there. So thanks for sticking with me. I will talk to you guys all later, and I'll have the snap up and a review of this coming at you shortly. I will talk to you guys all later. As usual, peace out.